Mic check. Cool, cool, cool. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Woke up covered in sweat from having these wild dreams. Where I'm from, bright lights, they tend to be hard to see. Oh, I pray for strength, please let it wash over me.
Ready. Good morning, good
Separating
morning.
myself from
All right.
my
So pretty much if this 5 minute fair value gap gets mitigated, we will be stopped out.
kept to myself that nobody know I'm a mess. Come from a place where you can't even sleep, talk less of even dreaming it. Them not believe in themselves, then how can they believe in me? All of my blessings from God, still don't know what He sees in me.
All right, so looking at this current hour fair value gap, we probably have to look at the 2 hour, probably look a little cleaner.
Whenever I
All right,
fall
so
short,
currently we are retesting this 2 hour fair value gap. I would need to see a close pretty much above this candle here. I would need to see a close pretty much above 21,107. If I can see that, then very likely we see more expansion up. We did take out this sell side liquidity here from the daily. Oh wow, we're so close to those relative equal lows. I didn't even realize that. Wow. All right, let's see how far we want to push it from here. Really wouldn't be surprised if we come all the way up to 250. If we come to 250, honestly, I will gladly take my profits. If we don't, it's also perfectly fine.
woke up covered in sweat from having these wild dreams. Where I'm from, bright lights, they tend to be hard to see. Oh, I pray
See if we
for
got anything on
strength,
the
please
30
let it
minute.
wash
30
over
minute, we
me.
have this 30-minute fair value gap range. All right, so pretty much this 30-minute fair value gap range holds up. We should see more expansion to the upside. Notice how this other fair value gap range pretty much got respected here. Down here, pretty much back at our entry. Now we want to see if we can see the expansion up. New 30-minute candle here in 3 minutes. Pretty much as long as price holds up this 30-minute fair value gap range, we should see more upside. So honestly, don't really need this 5 minute level. Let's just mark out the 30-minute.
You should humble yourself, humble your dreams. Remember everything you see today at some point in time started from a wild dream. At the same time, wild dreams are dangerous to people who can't see further than what's in front of them. Remember Martin Luther King had a dream and then he got shot.
Where's watch this? 21,242. All right, levels are posted here. Go ahead and listen to the GOAT while we watch the GOAT trade. All right, let's see. 30 minute is currently being respected. I high key might add to this position here. Let's go look. What are we looking like on the lower time frames? 3 minute. Okay. I figured that was gonna happen. Damn, we're up 480 ticks. Wow. Yeah, this thing is gonna keep ripping. It's gonna come hit our buy side. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Today's just been too easy. It's been literally a blessing. Literally a blessing. Oh my. And daily buy side is taken. We could close this, but I'm not gonna close this. I'm just gonna put our stops here. Mikey, this was my PT here. But personally, I'm not gonna close this. We're just gonna hold this. We want to keep ripping. Let us keep ripping. How we doing, Timothy? How we doing, Prodigy? Good morning, brother. Well, we hit our draw. Just want to see how this level reacts here. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if we keep pushing higher. Let me go look at the hourly. What are we currently testing? All right. So pretty much we need to mitigate this fair value gap. As long as we get this hourly close in here in 27 minutes above 21,000, basically 21,200, we are going to see a lot more upside to come. Like likely tap back into this range here. Not gonna be great, but we'll see. All right, so this 5 minute, we absolutely need to see a close above 174 here. Then we need to see a close above 190. If we get that close, we're going to see a lot more upside. And if we get the close over 190, that's where I'll walk my stops up a little bit more, likely walking up to about 145 here. But this thing high key did hit our PT. Oh, wow, we need to get the hell out of our puts. What am I doing? Oh my God. Man, oh my God. Oh my God, 1,000%? Holy shit. Oh my God. Everybody close your puts. Holy shit. Oh my God. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. 1,100%. I don't know if I'm more excited about the puts or about the or longs. Uh, oh, don't do this. Don't do this, laptop. What are we doing? Wow, this is insane. One week. That's all you need to really have a banger month in trading. Not even a week, a day. Literally from Friday to today. Wow. All right. I just got to trim off here at 16.6. All right. So we got the close on a 5 minute. Pretty much as long as we hold up above this breaker block now, we should see more expansion to the upside. We did hit my drawn liquidity to keep that in mind. So if we do get stopped out, it's perfectly fine. Currently respecting this 5 minute IFEG that just formed. And honestly, if we get this pretty much massive boner candle to the upside, I am probably going to remove my TP because we're just going to keep pushing higher. It's really up to this 5 minute close. If we can get this 5 minute close pretty much above 240 here, get ready for massive expansion to the upside. I think this was going to happen. Pretty much something to note is anytime you see NQ down like 4%, let me pause the music for a second. All right, so yeah, anytime you see NQ down like over like 4%, reaching 5%, that's like where you get into limit down territory. And the likelihood of pretty much institutions allowing that to happen is very, very low. Like, understand that. Like, if you see it at like 4.8 or 4.6 or something like that, start looking for longs because it's very, very likely you are going to see a reversal. And like I said, institutions just don't want to see a limit down. Doesn't matter what news is going on, whether it's the deep seek news or whatever it is. Even when the Japanese yen crashed, you still didn't see that limit down. You still didn't see that 5% day. So keep that in mind. Anytime you see the market down over 4 or 5%, like what are we down now? Now we're only down 30%. Before we were down almost over damn near very, very close to 5%. So keep that in mind. That's a pretty much A plus setup anytime you see it. You could take the downside and then just flip to longs whenever you see the market start to bottom out and you see that change state delivery. So pretty much for me, why I got in this trade was earlier, you got this 5 minute change state delivery here. And pretty much now we're seeing nothing but expansion to the upside. This honestly reminds me of August 2nd. August 2nd, we had a 15K day off of one contract. And honestly, I feel like it's probably going to happen again today. Well, we're already up over 15K, but this one contract literally could probably get us like 10K. Yep. We're just going to keep expanding. Yeah, and with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and walk our TP up even more. Let's just be greedy with it. Market is literally going to keep expanding higher. That's still so insane, man. 1,000% on puts. We talked about Mara yesterday, but as you see, we're already in the gap fill, so it's really not worth touching. Probably won't touch anything. Wouldn't really want to touch options. IV is so high right now because of VIX. It's really not worth it. Nobody likes to see ticks. Let's change this to money. See the dollar signs. Oh, well, when you look at that. Okay. Let me see. What's the 15-minute looking like? All right, we gotta wait for this 15 minutes to close. We got 4 minutes left in this candle. Let's see if we can get above this order block range. If we can close above 250, we are going to see another leg up. All right, 3 minutes left in this candle. Good morning. Waiting for the cool down, apparently. Good morning. How we doing? Blazy? Did I say it right? NVIDIA and MSTR is getting murdered. Yeah, Bitcoin is tanking. And NVIDIA, we already pretty much charted that out yesterday. Focus on the process, ladies and gentlemen. Focus on the process. When you focus on the process, you get the results you want. I can't stress that enough. We all know what to do when it comes to trading. If you've been trading for over 6 months, you know how to trade. Your psychology is just fucked. But if you focus on the process, you will get the results. So literally just trade what you see. 2 minutes left here. Just need to see this close above 250. If we get the close above 21,250, we are going to see a lot more upside to the point to where I probably will just take off my stop loss. Like as crazy as it sounds, we could probably come up to this Asia high, swing point high. It'd be even crazier if we come in and put a top wick on the daily time frame. That would be probably one of the craziest reversals. Honestly, just because until I see a change state delivery, bearish, we literally have nothing to worry about. How much is that going to be if TP does get hit? It would be insane. 700 points. This one contract would net us 14K. Wow. This literally could be a 14K trade. Obviously, I think I'm pushing it, trying to reach that high, but you never know. You never know with NQ. And honestly, if tech can turn around and potentially start an ER run up right now, actually, no, we need to be getting in tech. What am I doing? What has ER this week? I know Tesla does. Let's look at Tesla. Mm, I like it. I'll chance them. We have so much profits to play with that it's not even funny. Um, all right. Starting my Tesla ER run up. We talked about this yesterday on live. Um, and if this Tesla trade does work out, I will likely go buy a Model Y from the profits from Tesla. All right, so I'm looking at these 410 calls. These seem a little bit more realistic here. Oh, I'm not trying to use all of our profits from today. So likely only get a buy if Thinkorswim fixes itself. I got five, four, five. Mm, I'll use half of today's profits. Kind of risky. No, I'll do four. Got four contracts, 410 calls for this week's expiration on Tesla. And I think we're still mooning. Yes, we are. We are still mooning. And we got the close. So we are going to see a lot more upside to come. Let me alert this trade. Oh, like Blaze? Okay, okay, okay. Well, welcome, Blaze. Open Tesla 131, 410 called. What was my fill price for 1% so far? 14.3. At 30-minute fair value gap, man. And with this very aggressive price action, kind of restraining myself from jumping in another trade. But I high key want to find a long entry. All right, let's go ahead and analyze this. What are we looking like on a 5 minute? Okay, so 5 minute, we have this fair value gap range. Not really interested in walking my stops up just yet because we could easily potentially pull back to this fair value gap range still. It's still definitely very possible. Now, if we do form a 5 minute order block, which it looks like we want to here, we could potentially walk our stops up. Only downside to that is it is very possible, it's like a 50% chance we get tapped out if we do walk our stops up too early. This is up 10% already. All right, so we just formed a new 5 minute equilibrium block. Let's see what we want to do here. Pretty much as long as price holds up above 21,272, we will see more upside to come. And if you're not in a trade, I would well, technically you should have just entered off the retest there. But yeah, if you're not in the trade, a long entry pretty much at 21,284. Put your stop loss at 260, about a 20-point stop loss. Look to target the top of this daily order block range, I believe. Yep, the top of this daily order block. And honestly, this trade is going to keep running. Because if this order block does hold up, just know we are going to push all the way back up, if not even potentially close this new day opening gap, which kind of has me tempted to walk this up. And honestly, we'll probably get taken out the trade tomorrow if the daily order block does hold up. Honestly, this price action is so good. What's a good prop firm besides Apex and besides Top Step and low key? If this, you go ahead and buy one right now. I am literally gonna probably open up a Tradeify. Actually, let me go see. I don't know if I have my funded futures or not. But there's definitely a setup right here. Retest off this 5 minute. I'm probably gonna look to get this funded here in one trade. Entry is high key running away from us. 45-point stop loss. 106 points up to our PT. Tesla's up 13%. My funded futures. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Anybody have a code? Do we have a code for my funded futures? Do I do the starter plus or the starter? What's the difference? No daily drawdown, but there is a 50% consistency rule, which makes no sense. So with the starter, I could pass in one day, but with the starter plus, you can't. January 20? Okay. Let's do trade of eight here. Agree, 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 agree. You said Jan 20. Not a valid code. No consistency rule on funded for plus. But see, the thing is, I know for a fact that we're gonna get this funded right now. That's my thing. It's like, if anything, we just do one and one. So why is this code not working? Let's see. Just open one this morning. My funded. Is it MFFU? Oh, it's off the starter plus. Okay, okay, okay. Damn, so they want me to really, they really want me to take 2 days to pass this? I really don't want to take 2 days, but all right. Jan 40 plot. 40% off. And what did the ACH transfer to? Never mind, that won't be possible. Where's my wallet? Oh. This trade's just gonna keep ripping without us. This is what I was saying. I know for a fact this was an A plus 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 setup. Literally, we'd be halfway funded, and honestly, I would have taken two contracts, so we would have been damn near funded. I just don't like the fact is of having to wait 2 days. That's the thing. Like today is a opportunity that I would suggest everybody. Like if you're trading anything right now, if you need to get your accounts funded, get your ass on the charts and start trading. Just go long. Literally just go long. That's it. Just go long. Market is on easy mode right now. Wait, or you could do Tradeify. They just started a promotion for 35 bucks. What's the activation fee? Because I have four funded on Top Step, and I have five reserves as well. Oh, 28. Reduced to 99 for activation fees, so all in 135. All right. Can you just hurry up and give me this account? I know we don't have much time. We could actually be getting that pullback. Working on adding your card. Can we? Come on, it does not take this long to add a card. Mm. Oh, we're actually getting this pullback too. All right, I need this thing to hurry up. Mm. Processing payment. It's not that deep. All right, cool. All right. We got some My Funded Futures accounts ready to go. How do you log into this? Okay. Hello, testing, testing. Yeah, my apologies. My audio switched over. Um, but pretty much we got the 5 minute change of state delivery here. So very likely, sad to say, we probably are gonna get stopped out. But nonetheless, it was a really great run. I might just take my 4K now because I see the change of state delivery already. Let's see what the 1 minute would have to do. Um, this 15 second would have to inverse this fair value gap, close over 257. If that doesn't occur, we're 100% going to get stopped out. So pretty much I'm just going to walk my stops up. So far, we're respecting this bullish FVG here. We're starting to get the inverse. I'll just keep my stops right here. This is insane. I've literally been up for 24 hours, no sleep, but we're still trading pretty damn good for no sleep. Pretty much this fair value gap with this breaker has to hold up here on the 15 second. If it doesn't, we are stopped out of the trade. It's not looking very likely, but we'll see. It's actually insane if NQ really does this. If we close back over here, we're back bullish. If we close back over 284, if we do close over 284, we should just run through all of these little lower time frame stops. This is the line in the sand here. 30 seconds left. What do we want to do, NQ? All right, so we reclaimed the equilibrium block. All right. Gonna take some QQQ calls here on the retest of 285. All right, so what is Ivy? Ivy's only 30%. It's really not that bad. It could be worse. All right, so we should get this expansion up here. Um, Grabbing some Qs here, some 516 calls. 5 minute has to close back above that volume imbalance, which is currently rejecting off of right now. Do we have SMT? 950. No, no SMT just yet. 25% of my position here. We're struggling to get through this old sell side liquidity, which is kind of just telling me institutions have orders sitting here. Let me just place up to my level. 'Cause if we can displace through this old sell side here, um, next PT I have is 468. Every time we hit a level, we always get a strong rejection, which we're currently seeing already. I was up 55%. Everybody should be printing. Man, I've been calling out trades all night and day. Shit. And every trade has hit. Every single trade has hit. Now the question is, can we displace through my level? Going for it. We're trying. We're trying. And looks like that's the end of the road here. It was a good run. It was a good run. I was still up 54% here. 63%. You got let's go, Patrick. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Uh I love it. I love it. I genuinely love seeing y'all win. Like I said it before, I know I put in the work to where it's like I know I'm gonna win, but when I see everybody else, executing and pretty much it rubbing off, that makes my day. That truly makes me happy. And Patrick, I know you've come a long way, brother. A long way. How did that Apex payout go? Did you ever get a chance to request another payout? Is this midnight open? Oh, if this is midnight open, is that midnight open? That might be. Ah, it is midnight open. Okay. All right, we're gonna see how this goes once we retest midnight open. A new 15-minute equilibrium block just formed. I requested my second Apex payout this morning, not a full payout, but 840. Let's go. That's progress. I'm new to trading and new to your channel. I enjoy your transparency and information. Thank you. You are very welcome, Derek. I think that's the only way traders really learn. I kind of share the reality of trading. I don't really sugarcoat anything. Every win, every loss, you see it every day. Actually insane though, because we really don't have to trade the rest of the week whatsoever. And I don't think I'm willing to lose. I mean, if we get stopped, that'll just be minus 4K if it was to come down and take the stop loss. But honestly, we respected the 15-minute fair value gap range, and we also formed the 15-minute equilibrium block. And now we're breaking out on the 5-second chart as well. So we're high key about to go take out a new high here in a second, probably blast up to midnight open. And here comes the blast off in three, two, one. Supposed to be shooting up now. Yeah, we're definitely coming up to midnight open. Yeah, I got my 2K last week finally, and I just requested 843 this morning. Let's go. Patrick, let's freaking go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you don't mind, brother, sharing that testimony in the community, that would be greatly appreciated. Show everybody what is possible within Trading Accelerator and honestly within futures as well, because I feel like a lot of my audience is still mainly options trading, even though I've kind of transitioned to futures over the last year. Still do options, obviously, but more so like cleaner A++ setups on options. And that's the thing as well with like futures trading. I feel like a lot of traders want to make like that 5 to 10K a month. It's so much easier to make that on futures than it is in options because for you to make like a consistent 10K a month, I wasn't doing 10K a month on options until my portfolio literally crossed over like 80K, 80K, 90K. And that was also with me trading SPX, obviously. So because I was trading SPY and SPX, that allowed me to, consistently make 10K. But if you're not trading SPY or SPX and you're just trading like regular common stocks, it's a good chance you're probably not making 10K a month with options. Does Apex have the best funding program? So personally, I would say Top Step is by far the best. It doesn't even come close. Then after Top Step, I would put Apex only because I haven't used my funded futures just yet. Like we're just now using it. Um, but Top Step is definitely number one for me. Apex would be in the top three. I haven't tried Tradeify yet. Yes, I'm just trying to make an extra 2K a month. Let's go. Well, you've done it, brother. You did it. You have done it. This is so crazy, but I actually could see this coming all the way back up to the daily open. There's no top wick whatsoever. And if we really shoot down, what, 700 points damn near overnight and come back up 700 points again, that is a 14K trade with one contract. One contract. And that's what I mean with futures as well. I'm in one contract. My risk on this one contract, this was my risk. This was my risk. And in reality, once I realized we weren't getting the retest of that breaker block, like how much points? This went 20 points against us. The most drawdown I dealt with in this trade was 20 points. 20 points is 400 bucks. 400 bucks to make 7K, worth it all day, every day. I don't think you're risking 400 bucks to make 7K on options, unless it's literally either ER trade or SPX at the end of the day. If it's none of those two, the chances of you doing that, very low. Very, very low. And honestly, because we did sweep that liquidity and pushed into the fair value gap, we shouldn't test the extremes of this order block. So I am going to walk my stops up. Price shouldn't come this far down, but we'll see. Yeah, I do like the dashboard. The dashboard does look nice, though. I will give them that. Give me 1 second. Nasty returns. What are we talking about? Yeah, with that close, we should push higher here. Not sure what level this is. Oh, that was old weekly sell side. All right, so pretty much we want to see an expansion up from here. No liquidity has been taken on ES or NQ. Let's see, what can we do here? Let's go down to this 1 minute. Let's make something shake and bake real quick. 1 minute, bearish change of state delivery. We're going to see some retracement here. We do have that 15-minute equilibrium block, which, like I said, price shouldn't test the extremes. The most we should do is probably retest this, and we have the fair value gap as well supporting it. So likely maybe we come down to 333, 334. We just took some sell side here. So want to scalp some shorts on this, but it's not worth it. See, this is the downside sometimes when you're in trades for so long, because like I clearly see this thing about to retrace down to that 15-minute equilibrium block to where we could capitalize on about 30 points right now. Likely come retest this volume imbalance we have here. But we're in a long, so I don't really want to reverse my position here. Kind of want to see how long this holds up. 1 minute definitely did offer a change state delivery bearish. 3 minute looks like as well. Yes, the 3 minute did as well. So yes, we are going to see some retracement here. It's really all up to this 3 minute fair value gap. And honestly, the 3 minute has been playing out perfect all day long. Pretty much if you look back at overnight session, 3 minute was pretty much what was being respected. And also even look at this setup right here. Yes, we look to pretty much go long off the 5 minute equilibrium block. However, what did price actually do? Price really wanted to test what? Look at the 3 minute. Bingo. And notice where we blast off from. It's like be aware of the time frames. There's times to where the 5 minute is going to work better. There's times to where the 3 minute is going to work better. And how you can honestly know what time frame is the best time frame to trade for that day if you are a lower time frame trader, just look at the previous price action. Literally look back at overnight. So like a good example, um, look at this 3 minute earlier. So this 3 minute, we kind of respected this fair value gap. We see prices respecting it all the way through. This is the last line of defense because if we don't hold this 3 minute fair value gap up, we will get stopped out. And I will gladly go ahead and close that trade because if it doesn't hold this range, we're going to come test this fair value gap range. So price literally has to shift back bullish here at some point. It doesn't have to do it right now. We can easily play around this fair value gap range for a couple candles before pushing back above that breaker block here. But we just don't want to see a close below 21,335. We see a close below that range, we are likely going to get stopped out. And you also have your 15-minute fair value gap range as well, paired with that 3 minute. So that's giving a little bit more confluence. That's still holding up nicely. All right, let's see if we get this 1 minute change state delivery here. Yep, so just like we talked about, we're about to get the retest of hourly open. This is pretty much where we want to see if buyers are going to hold this level up or not. You got your 3 minute and your 15 minute fair value gap range here. You just formed your order block as well in the 1 minute. So if we can get the close over 351, I will be taking some longs here. Ideally, I would love for this candle to actually put in a bottom wick first before going long. A safer entry would be a close above 361. All right, so 3 minute fair value gap is being respected. I just don't like the fact is we don't have a bottom wick on this 3 minute, which is telling me at some point we're going to come back down and create this bottom wick. I'll walk stops up because price shouldn't close below this range, but we also need to see price close above 392. All right, so we just put in that wick there. We got the close. Damn it. Did not want to see that. We'll see what the 15-minute wants to hold. 3 minutes left. Silver bullet, my man's prodigy. Always doing God's work, man. All right, we do got the silver bullet. That is very true. So let's extend this out. See, that's what trading is all about. Everybody helping each other win. Nice. My day job does allow me sometimes during the day to look at the charts and study, but I want to quit and focus solely on trading. Is night trading possible with low volume? Well, the past week, we've damn near most of our trading has been done during the nighttime. So Asia market with Trump in office has been a blessing. I will say that. Asia market, when Biden was in office, the worst thing you would ever want to trade. You would never want to trade it. Like, prioritize your sleep. But currently now with Asia market, it actually has been really good lately. So that is something to pretty much keep in mind. Now the thing is, if you do want to go full-time trading, I highly suggest you save up 6 months worth of bills. Once you got 6 months worth of bills saved up, then think about trading full-time. If you got that, focus on trading. If you don't got that, stack up the bread to where once you do have it, then you can focus on trading. But the biggest thing is like, having that cushion, having your bills paid. Once your bills are paid, then cool. Go all in on trading. Yeah, silver bullet ain't looking too hot. 4 seconds left. And we got two bearish equilibrium blocks that formed. All right, so sad to say, but this trade is high key about to come to an end. It's 95% chance we get stopped out. Yeah. If we get stopped out, it'll still be like 50 through, no, it would be like 4,700, maybe 4,600. That'll be like 4,700 if we get stopped out here. And we inverse the bullish fair value gap. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get stopped out. Um, it's kind of no point in losing money when we could kind of close this out here, considering we know what the outcome's about to be. Pretty much the only way we don't get stopped out is if we get a market structure shift over 332. If we can get a full displacement candle over 332 on the 15-second chart, then potentially this could still work out. The likelihood of it, very low, but we'll see. All right, we need to see this 15-second fair value gap get respected here. It's like the non-negotiable. And it didn't respect it. Well, it was a good run. It was a good run. I'm just gonna let stop loss hit. There's that 5% chance we don't get stopped out. We'll see. Decent head and shoulders forming. So I trade smart money concepts. So we don't really know what the hell a head and shoulders pattern is. Um, but let's see. I guess this would be shoulder, head, and another shoulder. What are we up? 48. Could I risk this? Another 20 points to see if we don't get stopped out. See if we respect this 5 minute equilibrium block. Would end us with if we risk another 20 points from where we currently are, where my stop loss is. 20 points, it's 400. That would be 40, like 41. 41 to 48. Either I get stopped out here, we'll take 48, drag our stop losses down, see if the trade wants to hold. Even if we could get some type of retracement back up, that'd be great. And then we would probably look to take profits, so maybe around like 55, 56. Yeah, so no silver bullet setup. So give me 5K and I'll take it. 5K before it hits my stop loss. Damn. What a run. 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 All right, so no silver bullet setup, but we high key do have another setup that potentially could form if we inverse this equilibrium block here in a 15-minute. We're getting some buying pressure here on the 5-second chart. I'm not sure if it's enough. Let's see, do we have any divergence between ES and NQ? We're back at this 15-second order block. You come here, look at the 15-second, you look all the way back here. Pretty much this is where we're currently respecting. All right, so we did close below it. Yeah, we're gonna get the expansion back down. And that 5-minute has no bottom wick as well. So far, price is respecting that 1 minute fair value gap range. I honestly see this closing below it. More so just a matter of when. We putting this wick on the 5 minute yet? No, we haven't. 1 minute left. By the looks of it, looks like we want to retest this 5 minute fair value gap range before coming back down, just based on this lower time frame price action. And so we're going to retest here this 15 minute that offered the change of state delivery. – 2 minute fair value gap. 2 minutes is shifted bullish. 3 minutes is shifted bullish. And Q would have to close below 267 here. The other 5 minute candle still has no wick. A minute left in this 5 minute candle. If we can close as a bearish equilibrium block here in the 5 minute, we're going to see a lot more downside. Gotta see a wick down to 257. Three-minute already flipped bullish. We just need a 3 minute to flip back bearish. So 5 minute is holding up. 50 seconds left in this 3 minute candle. Need to see it close back below 68. We put the wick in on the 5 minute time frame. Twenty-one seconds left. There is a lot of SMT with ES and NQ right now. A lot, a lot. NQ is a lot weaker than ES at this very given point in time. See how we react to these relative equal lows, if we can actually push through this range or not. we can close below 227. I'll take some shorts here. Looks like we close right at it. If you were playing patterns, would you buy the top of the right shoulder in this setup? So personally, the pullback was pretty much right here, back at this 15-minute equilibrium block that got the change of state of delivery. So that ideally would be the best entry. The only other entry I'd look for is right here off of this 3 minute, and literally just looking for a scalp. We could easily take this down for about 20, 30 points. And this is why my levels are so powerful. That's why I keep these alerts on, just because it's like whenever they go off, it's likely the bottom or the top. We potentially could have a unicorn model here in a second. 3 minute unicorn model. You got your breaker here with your fair value gap range. Um, I couldn't ever use it, just interesting. Yes, I do have videos. If you go to the equilibrium block video on this channel, you will see pretty much explaining everything. There's two different videos. Um, Both of them go pretty in depth. I'd say the first video is more so beginner friendly, and then the second video gets really in depth. All right, go back to January 16th. All right. What time frame? The daily, hourly? What are we looking at? We're back inside this bullish fair value gap on the hourly time frame. The 4 hour. So January 16th, right here. Ooh, but when you look at that 4 hour, we got the strongest rejection. We swept liquidity. Yeah, this thing looks like it wants more downside. I mean, it all depends on its daily level, though. We're back at the daily order block right here. So it's like if we close below this range, then yeah, we see expansion back down. Did we hit 390? We did hit 390. Uh, all right, it's all up to this fair value gap range here. Um, you can see it on the 30-minute. Equilibrium blocks are life-changing. 1K a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. Yes, sir, Prodigy. Yes, sir, they are. Howdy, hope everyone had a great day. Keep your wrists small. Mondays are not normally my friend. Traded with those big moves. I'm staying on the sidelines today. I do appreciate the time you give live trading. You are very welcome. Yeah, Monday's price action normally isn't this good. Monday and Friday. Those are like my 2 days where it's like, if I don't see anything, I'm not gonna force anything. However, this Monday was great, and Friday was great. Just bringing a sense of how it reacted last time makes sense. How long are you planning to stay in the trade? Which trade? Which trade we talking about? Futures, I am currently flat. Options, we took profits already on calls. I still have one runner on QQQ puts that are back up 1,600%, or not 1,600%, 1,100%, but contracts are worth 1,700 now. Yeah, for NQ, we are currently flat, but we potentially may have a setup. Let me post this trade recap really quick for the calls that we took. Everybody's been killing it. From Falcon to Prodigy to Paul. I'm proud of y'all. Dang, we just missed a retest. I don't know if I want to chase this. 37-point stop loss. Honestly, we'll just look to target about 50% of this. It's not even a 2 to 1. Yeah, I'm not going to chase this, but if we do get the pullback, I'll short this. Oh, we're short here. Need to see it close below this range here. This is why it's so hard to alert futures trades, just because like you guys literally just watched my entry and you see how we're instantly already up 600 bucks. Like I can't control that. That's why I prefer to do live streaming with futures trading. Need to see it close below 210. Um, what did I miss? I'm sorry I came into the video late. I thought you were looking to get into shorts. Oh, well, we're in some shorts now, brother. You need some background music? Learn to scale, trust the process, the money will come, patience pays. Well, we're in now, so I mean, it's working out in our favor. We just need to wait for this close. Um, what was our short entry? Short entry, 21,235. 235. Thing's about to blast straight to TP. 254 stop loss. One 57. Yeah, we are on fire. What is that? Is that 4 for 4? I mean, this trade hits, that'll be 5 for 5 on the day. I don't know if I've ever taken this many trades, but when your edge is working, it's working. And that's why I kind of don't really like if you're new to trading, then definitely only take like literally I'd say 3 setups max. But it's like if you have an edge and you see your setup playing out, take that damn trade every single time. Like I said, I wanted to retest this 3 minute. It gave us a 3 minute with the fair value gap range. And high key, if we were to close this right here, I'm pretty sure it's a 2 to 1. I don't know. Well, down at the bottom of the range, it'd be a 2 to 1. We're getting this retest. I could easily see this come back to the top, put in a wick here in the 3 minute. So not really gonna move my stops just yet. Yo, this D-Dog alert has been going off all day. Oh, D-Dog's breaking out. Ah, JJ did say to watch these cloud names. He said look at Snow. Okay, D-Dog looks way better than Snow. Any cloud names for ER this week? Because we could just play the sympathy of D-Dog because D-Dog is high key breaking out right now. NVIDIA, we're back at, oh my goodness, we're back at the level. I had this for the longest. If NVIDIA loses the daily trend line, we will see a pullback back to 120 and 113 range. This is where I high key want to try some longs. All right, let's see if we could get this pullback to this 114. We get 114, I will be long. Damn AMD. This thing is just terrible. It's just literally like the worst stock ever. All right. D-Dog calls. Let's go look at the earnings. Oh shit, are we about to get stopped out? I think we're about to get stopped out. Yeah, we're about to get stopped out. Damn, first loss of the day. GG's, GG's. I guess you can't win them all. Oh, 4 for 5 on the day. All right, let's go take some D-Dog calls. We're actually gonna buy some time on this. February 21st calls. 150 calls. Buy side 147. And balance up to 151. I like it, I like it, I like it. All right, filled here at 6.4 on some 150 calls for February 21st on D-Dog. Guess you can't win them all. But if this bearish fair value gap remains intact, back down we go. We'll see how we react at this breaker block here. All right, so buyers are respecting this level. We're gonna see a push up. We respected the breaker block. with the fair value gap range. Only thing is hourly is bearish and daily is bearish. I mean, I see we're respecting the hourly bullish fair value gap range. Personally, I would need to see a retest either of 223 or a close above 275, whichever one comes first. The close above 275 is a pretty safe long entry. The retest of the equilibrium block that just formed on a 3 minute is a low risk entry. Pretty much retesting that 5 minute order block. Can't get the close over that 5 minute fair value gap range just yet either. Um, I shorted the 1054 candle on the 2 minute and I got out now. Let's go. Everybody here making money. I mean, they could work out. It's really all up to this daily. If it holds the daily order block, they're gonna work out. It's gonna print. If it doesn't hold the daily order block, then those weekly relative equal lows that I've been targeting for years now, will finally get taken out. All right, so we're seeing this expansion back down. Oh, this damn thing perfectly stopped me out. Yeah, we're pushing back bearish. Not enough for me to jump in. This thing is down way too much. Literally, your stop loss would have to be 40 points. And I don't know if I want to put a 40-point stop loss on this short, personally. All right, got my mic charged a little bit here. Tim, how much more do you need to pass your challenge? Mm, 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 mm. What can you tell us about this features bot? Um, so about the features bot. Oh, I do have a team meeting actually. I got to meet with the devs here. So I do have to hop off here shortly. Actually, like in the next minute or two. But the bot is not really made for prop firms. It's actually, let me pause this music. Yeah, so the bot's actually made for larger investors. Mainly the main purpose of this bot is so basically if you have like a large portfolio, instead of keeping it in like a 401k or in stocks, invest it into futures. So the bot's returns, one of the bot's returns right now is 260% year over year. And then we have another bot that's like 120, I think it's like 128 to be exact. So the main thing is like it's for longer term investing, kind of like outperforming the S&P 500, but with futures opposed to trading stocks. Now the bot can pass prop firms. However, it's not. really the most inexpensive bot, to be fair with you. The amount of time and money I put into actually building this bot, we're in pretty deep now at this point. And looking at all of the other competitors, pretty much you have Corvada, which is for 4x, and NERP is also for 4x. Our returns actually are better than both of those while trading futures. Yes, our returns are better than both of those while trading futures. And their price range is all at 20K starting. I'm not going to start it off with 20K. We're realistically probably going to start it off with a lot lower, um, to build more, clientele and credibility within it. And then from that point on, that's where we'll start to scale. But this bot has taken a lot of time. It's hasn't been easy whatsoever, but we've managed to make it work. Um, so one of the bots is done. Well, two bots are done, one retail bot and one institution bot. And then we're kind of like working out the kinks for a third bot right now. Mm, 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 mm. All right, so we just took out those relative equal lows here in a 5 minute. Let's see if we see more downside. But for the time being, I am done. Great trading day. Hopefully, everybody ended the day green. Waitlist for the bot will be sent out later today. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later.